Howdy ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lance Swigert and welcome to a Wednesday walkthrough. This week we're going to run through our online auction page so that you can see the features, the usages, and what it looks like as you explore our S3 One Goal product. So today we're actually going to use SwicoAuctions.com, one of our clients. They've allowed us to use their page and kind of show you a live working demonstration of what an auction company and how they're using the product. So we're first going to go through as a visitor to the page, and then in a minute we'll log in and kind of show you all the features that a logged in user will allow. So the great part about our S3 One Goal product is we've really tried to take the steps to get to items out. Our goal is for people to go to our page or go to a auctioneer's page and see items directly off. We want them to be able to get to the bidding action as fast as possible. We don't want it to be 3-4 clicks before they get to see a list of items. So what we've done is we've kind of removed a barrier of the auction-based listings. All of the listings on the website are item-based and category-based, and so you can see that we don't have anything that mentions a specific auction or specific date, and there's lots of reasons for that. So the other nice part is, again, this is a fully branded website, so you're not forcing people to go to somebody else's website. This is your website branded with your logos, branded with your information, and so you're marketing people to come to your auction sites and use your auction software. So as you can see on the left-hand side, we have a list of categories, and in the middle main section is where our list of items. The categories on the left, we have general categories that we provide everybody to use, but then you can also create your own categories. If you want to create a specific category for an auction, you can. If you have clients that are submitting items all the time to you, then you can create a category for them. So you can create any of the categories that you want to put into your website. One of the nice features about the categories and the custom categories is you can actually create custom branded categories. So if you look for Swico Auctions, University of Texas is one of their clients. And so you can see the branding has switched some now. We've added a logo for the University of Texas at the top. The sidebars are now orange. The buttons are now orange. And their items have a hue that is orange. That orange hue for that item will actually be, if we go back to the all items list, that item will continue to have that orange hue on that list as well. And so it brands those, and it brands the item detail page as well for that anything that's in those categories. So that's a really nice feature. If you have clients, you can brand that to them just a little bit to keep people interested and so that they know whose items are whose. Let's go back to our all items list here. So right up at the top, you'll see that we have item layouts. We have two different item layouts. We have this tile feature, and then if for some people, they like to have the list feature. Gives a little bit more information. I'm on my iPad, so it's a little bit narrower here. But it gives them that list. Some people like the list layout. Some people like the tile layout. That's a bidder's or viewer's choice which one they go to. By default, we have it as the tile layout when people first arrive to the page. So there's all kinds of different ways that people can look at the items. We can filter it and we can sort them. If you look in the left-hand column, we have items closing soon, which is anything closing in the next 48 hours. We have a past closed items. So once your items have closed, they will then move to that past closed items, and people can look up historical data and use your page for research on items and what those items have brought. We can look here in the middle. We can select a closing on. We can click a specific date that we want to make sure and see what those items are closing for that date. Or we can click a date range if we want to see what's closing next week, or if you have things out in the future month, however far you want to go. The your bidders can adjust that date range so that they can see the items they want. The other ways they have is we have item sorting, which is not something you see very common. We have 4 different ways of sorting the items. We have by item name, by item lot number, the current bid from high to low or low to high, and we also have closing date, nearest and furthest away. And so you can see which items are closing. So just different ways to sort the items. Again, it's for usability. It's for your end users to find the items that they want and look at the items in the way they want and filter and sort those items the way they want and the information they want for them. Okay, so let's look at one of our item detail pages here. You'll notice we have a much larger image. That image can actually then be blown up again so that you can see the full image, so that people can really see the details that you provide. We have our bidding information, our closing information. We have more item descriptions, the locations, viewing instructions, things that you can continue to add. We also allow you to upload PDF documents and other types of documents that way people can download those if you have specific instructions or manuals that you need for an item. So all kinds of information that you can put in a document for people to download and look at. So that's really nice. Let's see. All right, so that's kind of the view from anybody that's not logged in. Let's check out real quick a view for a bidder that has registered and logged into the system. All right, so you can see we're logged in here now. We have our account profile across the top. These are links that you can do. The account profile allows you to update the user's information. It allows them to change their payment information, change any of their account information that they need to. We have the bid history button, which shows you all the items that you have bid on in the past. And we also have our watched items list. And so we can add items through the browse. When we look back at the home page now, we now have our bid buttons and we have our watch buttons, again, right on the home page and the item detail page, so that the people can get to the items that they want and bid fast. So if I add that item to my watch list, and I now go to my watched items list, that's the only item that I see. So if I have a specific day that I'm bidding on items, it really clears out the noise, and it just shows me those items that are on my watch list. Also, the great feature about the watch list is they get reminders. They get a reminder at midnight the day before it closed, and then again at a specific time that you set. So Swico Auctions closes them at 1. The bidders with watched items, they get a notice at 11:30 or 12 to get another text message and email saying, hey, your items are closing, to remind them quickly that they need to go and check the website and check those watched items. So the next thing we have is our invoices. And again, we can sort these by all kinds of different things. We can search our invoices. We can filter them by dates, the statuses, so you can look and find the invoices that you want, because this is all historical data that your bidders and buyers are going to want to get to. They can quickly look at what's on an item or what was on an invoice, okay? Or they can actually go in and view the actual invoice and print that invoice out. So the other great thing about the online section is actually we allow for third-party auctions. So your buyers can become bidders, and your bidders can become sellers and sell and list their own items through your auction site. And so that provides a whole nother set of settings and options. And we'll do another video shortly about just that, the third-party seller stuff. Let's see. Gone through that. So that's kind of a quick walkthrough. One of the other nice features that we have that is available, Swico Auctions doesn't take use of it, but we actually have the purchase now option. So if you want to, you can let people bid on the items. But then if you want to offer a purchase now price, and if somebody wants to buy it, they're able to click that purchase now, update, and pay for that invoice and take that item at that point. Some auctioneers may choose to have that, some auctioneers may not, but it is an option that we provide through the online auction software. So if you have any questions, make sure and reach out to me. That's just a quick run through of what a user of your auction the software would use and see. There is a mobile phone version. I'm on a tablet. It adjusts for tablet, mobile phone, and desktop. And so if you have questions, you want to see the rest of the software, get in contact with me. You can email me, lance@s31gold.com, or call me, or Facebook. Find us on Facebook and send us a message. So hope you have a great day. And again, this is a Walkthrough Wednesday.